guys? M.V.K here back again. How's everybody doing? What's good, fellow comic geeks? It's been a while since your boy put up a comic review. I apologize about that. I know there are members of the pack that have joined just for the comic reviews, seeing what's next, what have I written, and I have been reading. You'll be seeing some more comic reviews coming very soon. But today I wanted to review a comic that I finished reading last week. Finished it in a day, actually. It was real easy to read, very fast, but it's a crossover, and it's entitled Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Stranger Things. Yeah, nice cover, right? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Stranger Things, written by Cameron Chitak, and Pharaoh Pay is the writer. He's the artist. This was fun. This was fun indeed. It was a fun book, fun read. So what is it about? What is it about? So, the gang of 11, Max, Dustin, Will, and Mike, and Lucas, they're on a trip to NYC. Now you gotta remember, this is the 80s NYC. This is not now. Remember, this is, so, for anybody who's never been in the 1980s, New York was a different place during that time, especially the city. It was not, the daytime may have been okay, but at night, yeah, you should not be in, and hence that's kind of where, well, that's where the inspiration of Punisher came from, you know, so it is what it is. But yeah, it's 1985, they're in New York, and they're visiting, they're traveling. They traveled from Hawkins, Indiana. I think they're on a trip. Yeah, it was a trip that they would. 11 meets up with them, and it looks like everything's going well. And then all of a sudden, they are attacked by something, and that's where they meet a Mauser hybrid of a Demogorg. And the Turtles are here. Now, when I say the Turtles, I do mean the Turtles. However, they look more like the Mirage versions of the Turtles. Notice they are all wearing red. They're all wearing the same colors, so you can't really tell them apart outside of their weapons. So we're not dealing with the 1987 renditions of the Turtles. We're dealing with their original Mirage look, that when they were no holds barred, they weren't taking a lot of crap from people. That's what they're dealing with this. So they're introduced to them. The kids are introduced to the Turtles there, and they deal with a hybrid of a Mauser and a Demogorg. So with that being said, you already know who is the main antagonist in this, Baxter Stockman, and he has been able to kind of cross over to the upside down world. He's found ways of doing that, and he's been bringing back an experiment on, and it's an adventure where the Turtles have to and the team have to deal with a lot of the situation. The artwork is really good. It's very good. You got Mikey and Leo fighting a Demogorg, which is really cool. Is cool and interesting. Again, the comic was good. The pacing was really fast. That's why I said I read this in a day. I read this less than 24 hours. I sat down and I just like, okay, let me read it. But it was good. It was fun. But when you get right down to it, a lot of the work was done by the Turtles. The kids didn't do much. until maybe later in, outside of 11, it was mainly the Turtles kicking ass, which not surprising. I did like when the Turtles meet Master Splinter. I thought that was really cool. And you know, he's talking to 11, and they even give 11 a bandana, which I thought was cool. Casey and April do make an appearance at the end of the series, but outside of that, fun crossover between IDW and Dark Horse, because that's where the Stranger Things license is under Dark Horse, and it makes somewhat sense to have the Turtles and them meet because this is their 80s rendition. So it was really cool. Like I said, we're talking 85. When did the Turtles come out? 84. So it makes sense. Like I said, Mr. Chitak does a fairly good writing. And Mr. Pay's artwork was it felt well. There's also cameos of another group that I'm not gonna spoil. I won't spoil that. But there's no Shredder. But there are some other aliens involved. There is one point when the Turtles are in the upside down, and you gotta read it from that point of view. Like, here it is right here. You know, here they are, and then you gotta flip it to read it here. That was a little interesting. But outside of that, it was fun. It was a fun read. I don't hate it. So if you enjoy both Ninja Turtles, if you're a Turtles fan like yours truly, and a Stranger Things fans, I say give it a shot. You may like it. Now, I got this a little cheaper because I pre-ordered this. I think I got it from Amazon. I pre-ordered it from Amazon, and I only paid like $13 for this. But if you are gonna just pick it up in your local comic store, you're gonna pay like $20 for this, depending on this. But I got it kind of cheaper because I pre-ordered it. But it was fun. It was fun indeed. Like I said, you're not going to, if you're coming into this thinking this is the 80s or modern, the 1987 or modern rendition of the Turtles, you're wrong. This is going to be the hardcore Mirage, the original Turtles, as I like to say, the main or nucleus of the Turtles. These are the original Turtles. Not cracking a lot of jokes, dead serious. The Prime Turtles, that's what I'm looking for. The Turtle Primes. But outside of that, it was fun. It was fun indeed. I enjoyed this very much. So if you want to check this out, I would say I recommend it. Especially if you are a fan of both franchises, like me. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that little review. Nothing too much to complain about, you know, with the series. It's 4 parts, and when I saw this, like I said before, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait till that comes out on trade. I have now started to wait for a lot of books to come out on trade instead of just getting them in solo. I mean, there are still, like I said, guys, there are still books that I get in single issues, and there are some books I just wait to trade. But I did enjoy it very much. This was one of them. So if you have read it, tell me what you thought about it. If you have read it. If you haven't, drop a comment in the section. Tell me you may pick it up. If you are a fan of both, I recommend it. If you are a fan of the Turtles, I recommend it. If you are a fan of Stranger Things, check it out. But just look for the Turtles doing more of the heavy lifting and the hardcore work than the kids. Just saying. But outside of that, guys, you guys take care. Deuces.